Sorry, my camera cut out. It's October 1st, 2019. My body, it tends to sometimes sit under me. I have had growth in the area, but the suspensory ligament holds that small phallus in place. And then when I go to sit on my saddle, it's in the way. It's also dysphoria-inducing, not having anything there. Or when I do pack, there's something on top of my dick that's rubbing and uncomfortable. Lately I'm just using a sock because it's material. It feels like part of my pants, but it also feels like there's a heaviness in the area. And it's less dysphoria-inducing than an actual packer. I feel having some piece of rubber or plastic or even silicone over top of a portion of my body makes it sweaty and draws my attention to the area that something is different and wrong, and it causes me dysphoria. So yeah, we need to critique surgeons. So again, back to the Tshot Cody Talks channel bit. After the chat closed and I was back from my dog walk and I made my comment and was reamed out for it, and then the chat closed, so I went back and watched the beginning of the video because I hadn't watched it yet. And for the first 18-20 minutes of the video, Cody's complaining about his surgery. That's exactly what I was doing. I was complaining about my surgeons. I've interviewed several surgeons. I'm not happy with their results on other people and think there's room for improvement. And I get reamed out about commenting about surgeons' work. But no, like, Cody's allowed to talk for 20 minutes ad nauseum. And I'm new to the channel, so I'm sure all his discussion is about his dissatisfaction with the surgery and him going back for revision upon revision. He was talking about having a revision to his arm because the tissue is extremely tight around his wrist. He can't even press a weight at all or hold his hand like this without it all turning bright red. He's talking about his dissatisfaction with his surgeon. Now, by his standards, if I were doing what he told me not to do, I would be being mean to myself. That's called self-hate. If what he was doing or claims I was doing, that I should be positive about other trans people and their surgeries and be like, oh no, it looks great, it's beautiful, it's awesome, good for you, good work, you're wicked for it. I'm not gonna say that to, like, for the person who went through the surgery, yes, you've had a lot of strength to do that for sure. But I'm not gonna compliment a surgeon's work. I'm not going to compliment a surgery. I'm not going to compliment Cody's arm that he's completely dissatisfied with. I'll compliment Cody as a person going through this process, as a trans person and dealing with all this BS. But don't BS me because I'm critiquing your surgeon. And you're being an asshole to yourself by not saying, my tight arm is so beautiful and I love it and it's perfect, even though there's all these marks and gouges in it. It's beautiful and I love it because I love myself. That's what you should be saying. But no, you're saying, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like this mark, I don't like this mark, I don't like this mark. That's saying, by your own standards, I fucking hate myself, I hate myself here, I hate myself there, I hate myself there, I hate myself there. Don't be so hard on yourself. Love yourself. By your own standards, that's saying self-harm. It's okay for you as a trans person to go through these surgeries and then hate yourself for it. Don't hate yourself. Hate the surgeon. It's the cisgendered surgeon. except for Marcy Bowers, who I also consulted with. For FDM surgeries, for phalloplasty, it's a cisgender male surgeon who you should be critiquing with this hate. You know, like by your own standards, me saying I dislike this on this trans body because of the surgeon. I'm not saying I don't like the trans person. And you saying I don't like this and that on my body. Are you saying I hate myself? No, you're saying I hate that surgeon. Maybe hate is a strong word. I'm dissatisfied with the aesthetic, pleasure, and functionality of the work of this surgeon, and there's room for improvement. That's what we need to be saying to these surgeons. And if you happen to have the money, give it to an organization to help fund research for these surgeries so that we don't have to suffer through years and years and 6 months there and 8 months there and this, like before the next stage and the next stage and the 12th stage and 18th, 20th stage, you know, like people are going through 7 stages of surgery for this horrible work. I'm gonna go. Don't forget to thumbs up and like and subscribe and leave a comment.